Sanibonani, Dumelang, Goeiedag, good day. My name is Tshilidzi Marwala. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Johannesburg. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to welcome our new students to the University of Johannesburg. I also would like to take this opportunity to welcome our returning students and staff to the University of Johannesburg. 2017 was an exciting year. As much as it was exciting, it was also an era where we faced great difficulties, especially in our commercialization space. We made great successes with regards to our rankings. For example, the Shanghai ranking put us number 4 in South Africa for the first time. Our research output is at an all-time high. We are now sitting at 1,638 research output. Our teaching and learning is making great strides, and our success rate in that regard is absolutely amazing. We had 2 more A-rated researchers. In fact, one of them, Professor Kramus, has actually been in the international media for the great work that he has done during the year. We have been welcoming new students to the University of Johannesburg. We received in 2017 115,000 applicants who want to come to the University of Johannesburg. This is actually quite a large number, especially when you compare it to the fact that we can only admit 10,500 students. It actually says to us that University of Johannesburg is actually a popular institution to study. It's a difficult institution for students to be able to get space. And for those of you who have actually gotten the privilege of studying at the University of Johannesburg, it is a great privilege that you should not put to waste. So far, we have registered online 12,000 students. We don't necessarily welcome people to walk into our campuses to seek admission. And this is precisely because of the fact that with 115,000 new applicants for 10,500 spaces, it is simply not possible for us to accept new students, except if the students are completely outstanding, and therefore we can be able to place them in front of the queue because of their outstanding academic performance. The issue of free education was announced by the President of the country. I need to actually explain what it actually means for us. This is not free education for everybody. It is being phased in. It means only the students who are coming to do first year in 2018, whose families earn up to 350,000 rands, actually qualify for free education. We're going to manage this using the existing infrastructure of NEFSUS, and in fact, the process is actually at an advanced stage. The only new thing that we need to take into account are those students who actually qualified for NEFSUS but did not apply on time. We can add them to the list. The second new group of students are those students whose parents earn between 120 and 350,000 rands, who otherwise would not have applied for NEFSUS because they thought they did not qualify. So we're going to be working very closely with our student leaders, with our community, with our government, with NEFSUS, to make sure that those who deserve to be helped are helped. The second new thing with regards to free education is that everybody who has been holding a NEFSAS loan, it is now going to be changed into a bursary. Where do we go now? Given all this, 2018 is going to be an exciting year. We need to deepen our gains that we have made when it comes to research. We need to increase our research output. We need to make our research output to be much more multidisciplinary. We need to modernize our research infrastructure so that we are able to achieve all these noble goals. We need to increase the number of staff who are NRF rated. We need to increase the number of grants that we get as a result of our research activities from outside. We need to deepen our teaching and learning enterprise, improve our output when it comes to teaching and learning, making sure that we assist students and reduce the number of students that actually drop out for academic reasons. We need to modernize our infrastructure so that our students can be able to learn using the most advanced infrastructure in the South African context. We need to incorporate into our teaching and learning new learning ways that are driven by technology. We call this blended learning. We need to modernize our infrastructure in general at the University of Johannesburg, whether it is our classrooms, whether it is our workspace for our staff members, whether it is the outdoors. The grass must be green. Our students must feel safe when they are walking around our campuses, so that we are able to deliver what we are here to do, which is to educate our society. What are some of the plans that we have for 2018 as the University of Johannesburg? We obviously want to consolidate our internationalization strategy. Last year, we sent our SRC to go to China so that they can learn on how the Chinese deal with the issue of education. We are going to increase our interaction as the University of Johannesburg with the rest of the world. We are going to be sending our students to Asia, to Europe, to South America, so that they can be able to learn from other people. Of course, we are not going to send all our students. We are going to send selected students, particularly those who are doing very well academically, so that we can be able to consolidate the gains that they are making in their studies. We are going to be working very closely with our union, whether it is NEHAU and TEU, to make sure that our work place is fair and that our workers are happy and they are actually able to do what they are here to do, which is to advance the University of Johannesburg. We need to work with our students, reminding them that nothing that is worthy comes without effort. So I am urging our students to work hard, to study hard, so that they succeed in their courses and they become leaders in their respective fields that they deserve to be. We are going to continue with raising money to support research and teaching activities of the University of Johannesburg. Last year we were quite successful when it comes to the missing middle research and fundraising activities, and we need to deepen that, and not necessarily for the missing middle, but particularly to capacitate our infrastructure. We need to work with our staff to be able to deliver world-class education to our students and to work hard, to be kind to our students, to assist them when they require assistance, to act as parents with a motive of making sure that our students actually succeed. We need to work with our key stakeholders, whether it is in the city of Johannesburg, where we have huge interactions, whether it is through City Power, whether it is through Pick It Up, basically making sure that our staff are active in the city of Johannesburg, as they are. Many of our staff, as you might be aware, sit on the boards of companies in the city of Johannesburg. We need to increase that. We need to build bridges with industries, whether it is the financial sector, the mining sector, the manufacturing sector, to make sure that there is a healthy flow of ideas from the University of Johannesburg to our industries. We need to work with the national government to deal with all the issues that are relevant to us, whether it is the issue of university funding, whether it is the issue of our academics assisting our government to craft better policies, to monitor the delivery of services by government. As the University of Johannesburg, we should be the heartbeat of the political, economic, and social activities in South Africa. In closing, I will be continuing to engage all of you during the year through various mechanisms. One, I will continue to write a weekly letter to you so that you can know what is happening at the university. Two, I will actually be visiting all campuses, whether it is through campus visits, whether it is through coming to your faculty boards to talk to all your staff members, whether it is through coming to your divisions for those who are in the support staff to actually continue to engage with you. I thank you.